Hello, my name is Quibbles, and welcome to the video. So, jumping right in, you can see me working on my ref sheet, and this will be in the background while I go ahead and introduce you to myself. So, basically, my name is Quibbles, or Quibs for short, and if anyone is stumbling upon my channel and seeing older, shorts and stuff, I draw. I have a couple old videos, I think are unlisted, but they were up for a while, of Project Sekai videos, which tells you I'm a big Vocaloid fan. Um, but this is my first proper video, so I kind of wrote down some things, some likes, some dislikes, and other stuff to kind of introduce myself and kind of get a video out there, I guess. I will say I will apologize now for any pauses. I have a script, but it's more of I wrote down spark notes and some questions to answer about myself just to kind of introduce the YouTube channel. I I have videos that are still up that are like YouTube shorts and mostly shorts, either like speed paints, art. I think I posted my dog once. And I have a couple videos. I think my Project Sekai videos are still up. If you don't know what that is, it is a Vocaloid based rhythm game that was on mobile. I think those are still up. I'll have to double check. You'll have to double check. But this is my first proper video, as well as any little information is not true because it's been 2 years and I very much have changed. And as you can see, how I draw myself has very, very much changed. I think the last, besides, I know I posted a speed paint somewhat recently, but the last video I posted where I drew quote unquote myself, um, I was wearing a mask and it was just hair. There wasn't much, but I actually am designing and making a character design because, as you can see, I have a little PNG in the corner, which I could kind of explain the setup of how it is. It's not an actual PNG tuber. I have PNGs I switch out. As you can see, the one with my mouth when I'm like when I'm talking, the mouth is open. When I'm not, it's switched to a closed mouth. Those are two completely different pictures. Um, but yeah, I kind of am actually locking into this YouTube thing, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. As you can see right now, I'm kind of working on the PNGs, starting it out. As you're going to see at the beginning of these speed paints, because it's several speed paints that are going to go into the final one, which is going to be the final ref sheet that I will talk about and explain. But what I do is I draw on paper because I enjoy drawing on paper with pencil very much, and I will never give that up. And then I kind of take a picture on my phone, and then I go into Ibis Paint, which is what I use to draw, and I kind of colorize it, digitize it without just faxing it through, which I have a lot of fun. I like doing that. I also really like Ibis Paint. Um, one, because I like the fact that I can save the speed paints easily, as well as I've been used to it since I started using Ibis Paint when I was like 12. So I'm very used to this program, and I very much enjoy this art program. I kind of want to talk a little bit about the inspirations for this design. Um, as you will see later on the final ref sheet, one of my likes is Transformers. I am a huge Transformers fan, and my favorite Transformer is Alita 1. And when coming up with the color palette for the dress you saw earlier, I might flash it up here. Um, I very much was like, I like the red. I wanted red. Red is probably my favorite color. It switches between red and blue, but I very much like red. Um, and I was like, I don't know what to put with red. I was thinking about gray. I was like, do I try and go with my old design and try and stick some blue in there? But I was like, no, we're gonna do pink. And then I was like, this feels like Alita. And that was after I already decided the horn thing. Um, one thing is you see the speed paint as the dress first, because I wanted to show the dress speed paint first, because snipping all of that is a lot. And this is my first video. I don't know how to do that in this editing software, but I'll figure it out eventually. um, I will say, what was I say? Oh yeah, I designed the first half of the speed paint you're seeing now. Um, before, like, the physical drawing of the shoulders up with the hand, I did that before I even started designing the dress. And this is kind of just the full design for the blah. Also, the heart braids were a very, very last minute decision. I was doing the dress and I was like, the hearts feel weird. The heart theme feels weird. There's no tie-in. And I was like, what if I gave her detachable braids? Because I really wanted a short hair character. Most of my characters have either big fluffy hair or really long hair. So I did heart braids, which kind of go to the floor. Obviously I didn't draw the full body, so you can't see that. I want to draw a full body of her sometime. Just I have not yet. I'll probably be working on that soon. So yeah, as you can see, I am now currently compiling this all together to the actual rep sheet, and I'll go ahead and talk about what's on this rep sheet as you guys look at it. So at the top, I just wrote Quib. I didn't really want to write the Quibbles or Quibbington. I just kind of go by Quib. Likes Transformers. I love Transformers. I do have a Discord server, so like if you ever in there and start talking about Transformers, I'm so down. I love talking about Transformers. I will say my favorite ones are Alita 1 and Shockwave. I do also like Chromia and Moonracer, but Chromia and Moonracer are kind of everywhere. I am in what I saw online as the Elita 1 Renaissance. So I am so happy. I will definitely, I have pictures, I think, of my figures on my Instagram, which I will link below along with my Discord server. My other likes cooking. I recently have been learning to cook, and I am starting to really like it. Cats, love cats. I used to have dogs. I've never owned a cat, but then I had to live with a friend of mine for a while, and they have two cats, and I now love cats. Dislikes onions. I just don't like onions. As I was stumped when trying to think of something. Um, Tall people, mainly because everyone calls me short. I'm not short, but I don't like tall people. My biggest design inspiration, which wasn't even intentional until I made the dress, was Alita 1 if she heard of Valentine's Day. Kind of. Obviously, you can see it's more. I just like the heart. It's not Valentine's Day. It's not anything specific. I just like the heart and I like red. And a lot of times when you put heart and red together, pink goes in there because I really wanted to Alita-fy my design. That's not the word I'm looking for. I wanted it to look good, and I was going to do blue, but it didn't look right. So pink. Describe myself in one sentence: born to be a cat person, forced to be a dog person. I have never owned a cat. I've always have owned dogs, and now I want to own a cat one day. That is on my bucket list. But yeah, then you see my color palette and the 4 PNGs, two with the braids, two without, as well as the full dress design. Now, I'm gonna have to leave it there. I do plan on making more videos. I just sadly don't have a schedule because I'm moving soon. So once I move, I'll probably be a lot more consistent. Just I will not be consistent until I move in about a month. So I will post more. So keep an eye out, as well as I have an Instagram, the Quibbles. I'll post a link in the description below, as well as an invite link to my Discord server. It's not very active right now, um, because I haven't really thrown it anywhere. Um, but yeah, I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye.